Okay. So, as you can see here, I'm drinking my Dungeon 7 pop before I enter. This is obviously a voice overlay because I was too busy arguing with someone on Twitch. So, obviously, I'm gonna talk about now the run. So, I'm using a Dark Claymore. I am a CATA 37, I believe. Diamond Thorn Head and 2/4 Necron armor with Maxwell leggings. You may be wondering the Maxwell leggings because, well, this speed, of course, 377 as you can see in the bottom right. Now, my Claymore is obviously 7-star. It's not Hypermax, so to say, but it has a lot of tier 6 enchants, which will appear on screen right about now. Now, in this run, I'm not showing any secrets or any puzzle rooms. I'm just showing gameplay of the Claymore itself because I don't want the video to be too long and I want to keep you guys entertained, of course. So make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below. Now, Claymore has brilliant range with the +2, as well as the Berserker class giving it extra range as well. And it also has a little bit of an AoE. So I'm clearing a lot faster than a Juju Shortbow. I don't think people realize this, but after you're done with the Juju Shortbow, you should probably move on to a Felthorn Reaper or a Giant Sword, and eventually a Claymore, because these weapons are insane for clearing and the damage as well. Now for the pet, you may be wondering, what are you using, Green Ninja? Well, I'm using the Baby Yeti, because Claymore has really a high strength because I have it on Wizard. Also, as a Berserker, you gain defense when you have strength as well, so almost 100% of your strength will come to your defense. Now this Shadow Assassin had maybe about 150 million HP, and I'm just shredding it. It is taking maybe seconds to kill it. I'll let you soak that in, of course. Now, again, I'm going to go into the other room, kill everything, shred everything, Ice Spray of course, and just whack the mini boss out of existence. Obviously it sent me flying, but I think the AI gets confused sometimes when I'm rage buzzing. I don't know if it's because of the summons when you press the ultimate ability, or it's just because of the range, but lots of mobs just love to spin in circles. Now I did keep this puzzle room in because it only took me a couple of seconds. The total run is about 18 minutes, but you know, it's not too bad. As you can see here, the Withermancers, I do struggle killing Withermancers a bit even with Soul Eater 5. That's because obviously I'm using a Baby Yeti. Now Blood Room obviously is a breeze. Before Scarf can even shoot his skulls at me, everything's dead. Berserker also gives a lot of life leech, especially with the enchants, which is why I prefer it over an archer. Now I'm going to show you this technique I discovered for Thorn. Well, not this part, but you may be wondering, why am I trying to hit Thorn and make him go faster? Well, that's the reason. Now that he's faster, it's going to be easier to hit. Whenever you stun him, he moves faster. At this point, I just start hitting the animals, of course. Again, as a Berserker, you're tanky enough to jump down there and just kill everything. Pretty standard. Now I did do a run earlier, it was 15 minutes and 22 seconds. However, that video did get corrupted and it was just a black screen, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, Spirit Burst spawns, then you Gyro and Ice Spray. Now I would like to point out that I am aiming a little bit when the chickens are coming down, so it hits the chicken. Now obviously first hit is very easy to get Thorn. The thing you want to be careful about is the sheep, so what I like to do is sometimes I might teleport a bit back if my HP gets a bit low. As you can see, 22k HP and oftentimes 12k defense. You just want to really keep your range from stuff, especially melee stuff. Obviously run around in circles really confuse that AI. Now if you see me throughout the run spam right and left click, that is because whenever you right click it throws an axe, and it does the same damage as your last hit within 10 seconds, which is just phenomenal. It's really good for AoE. Now obviously there's a lot of wolves and stuff, but again you can easily outrun them with the Maxwell leggings. I do have my attack speed set as well, and also I do have some speed reforges so I can move a bit faster. Oh sorry, not reforges, but tuning points. Now again, the same, just gyro, and you just melee it. Ice Spray, I don't think I hit the Ice Spray on this one, but it's fine. Again, you can see here, I'm going to Spirit Bow again. Now I did cut out all failed attempts of Spirit Bows. I will let you know when the failed attempts come. I believe it's only on 5 I get 2 failed attempts, which is why I cut them. Again, I want the video as short as possible. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Now, oh, I forgot to mention this, but you want to play these decoys at the top as well. because they just stop the bats from basically getting you. You do get hit by each bat like once or twice. It's alright. Now I've done, I think there's about 6 phases in the Dawn boss fight, so this is currently the 4th one I'm doing now. Coupling again, dreads the HP. Someone was complaining to me and telling me that Juju does more damage, but when I was testing it, Juju is just really difficult to get every hit on perfectly without knocking the mob back. Hence why I just prefer Claymore. I think, again, progression, you should just go from a Juju to a Claymore and then back to a Terminator if you cannot afford a term. That's what I have done. Now I'm teleporting up to get the bats that stand still so then I can spawn more bats, of course. But I prefer not killing the mobs at the below. If I kill the mobs at the below, then more will spawn, which is an issue. But killing bats doesn't necessarily always make the mobs spawn, which is a lot better. Now again, just get the bow, and right here, he's moving really fast. Now I will tell you one thing, I do miss this shot, and it's because I am not doing this part properly. I was kind of obviously busy talking to someone in chat, again arguing with this random guy, which was an issue. I wasn't focusing. Now as you see here, like in a bit when I reattempt this, I do try to do the same thing and I do pull it off, but I would not recommend that, and I will show you in a second why I do. Now of course, if you guys want me to do an S+, I'm willing to do a lot of attempts. If you like and subscribe, comment down below, because obviously it's quite a hard thing to do, but nonetheless I will try to do an S+ run even though I'm a low catacombs level. Now obviously just all the gear in my hotbar in general is what you really need, and the ones I used in the dungeon run as well. As you can see there, the 5th hit is done and I won the final hit. Now I do recommend you to master start your diamond head twice and your claymore twice, but I do not recommend to start your armor yet because it's not really necessary. I see a lot of catacombs 44 parties, etc. You don't really need that high of catacombs level, you just need a little bit of skill, and that's what high end players lack. They lack skill, they only have muscle memory, and that's an issue. Having tons of muscle memory does not equate to skill. As you can see here, this is the final one. If you have not checked out my solo M6 video, please go check it out. And now I'm going to throw the tribal spear and hit Dawn and then shoot him. So obviously you want to pre-fire with the tribal spear before you hit him. If you liked the video, thank you for watching and subscribe.